Oh, hi. My name's Jenny. Welcome to my new YouTube channel if you're new here, or welcome back if you've been here before. It has been a solid 8 months since I posted anything, and I am going to go into a story time before we start the bulk of this video, which is going to be some of my favorite manicures for 2024. But I will post a timestamp in the description if you don't want to hear a story. I'll put a trigger warning that there is death involved. And we'll just go right into it. So, I have been MIA because my mom passed away in September. In 2023, she was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and originally we were going to pursue surgery for her to have the cancer removed from her pancreas. But upon further examination, they found out that her cancer had metastasized to her liver. So she did chemo for like a year and a half, and was able to go on bucket list trips with my dad. So they went to Utah, they went to Montana to do an active working dude ranch, they went to Hawaii twice, which is where they had honeymooned at. They were able to do a lot of stuff, which I'm really happy about. It just is unfortunate that ultimately, in September, her cancer kind of won. Her liver really was unfortunately failing, as like the main culprit of what was getting her at that point, because the cancer had metastasized to the liver. So she ended up having liver failure and passed away in September. And then my dad's favorite dog passed away that same month. So it's been a process. But my dad and I did all of her direct one-on-one care for her so that she didn't have to go to the hospital or stay in home. We wanted to do that for her. I used to be a CNA for 5 years, so I just felt like it was my duty to make sure that I was doing the care for her, because I just didn't want her to go somewhere else. I wanted to be there to help her until the end. So that's where it's at. So I'll talk about you know, goals for at the very end of this video, but we're back, getting my shit back together again, trying to not be as much of a Debbie Downer as what I have been for the last 3 months, which is kind of understandable because, I think most people would kind of react the same way when their loved ones pass away, that, but anyway, so we'll go and get into the bulk of this. I made a PowerPoint presentation for you guys, so welcome to school. We are going to talk about 2024, what I wore, and what my favorites were. So we'll go ahead and start this off just right away. These are two screenshots from my spreadsheet that I use. I'll post a link of the spreadsheet that I use down below because I pulled it from Mediocre Manny's. But these are all of the colors that I've worn in 2024. As we can see, purple is my favorite color. I wore 51 different, well, I mean, some of them might have been duplicates, but I wore 51 bottles, or 51 colors on my fingers. This is, like, including Skittles and stuff, so 51 is purple. Blue is, like, right up there, because I also like blue, and some of my blurbles get put into blue because they're more blue than purple. I've worn a lot of green, which is partially because of St. Patrick's Day and also because of Christmas. I've worn a lot of red, and I surprisingly have not worn as much pink as what I thought I was going to. My number one finish for the year was shimmers, with 83 of the bottles that I picked were shimmers. And then the next was flakies. I honestly thought when I was like pulling all this data that there was going to be like a much more distinct, like, I thought that Holos were going to be farther up there. I thought that it was going to be more than just 13 picks of the Holo, but I guess I'm a shimmer girl now, which like that kind of checks out, because shimmers are really easy to put on and take off. They're not really finicky to work with. They're very easy, and they make for very quick manicures because they just aren't as messy as what glitters and flakies are. And I am not a peel-off base coat girl. I have not been able to get that going for me yet, so I just do it the way that I do it. And then my most worn brands for the year were Holo Taco, with 47 of them being Holo Taco, Mooncat, which was 46, and Bee's Knees Lacquer, which is a new favorite for me this year. I wore 25 different polishes from them. And then of my 450 bottles, roughly, I have 230 untrieds left, which, you know what? That's not too bad. So we're going to continue on, class, into the next slide. This is where I start getting into like my actual favorites. So one of my favorites, just in general all time, is House of Hades. I have worn this polish several times. I think it could be my most worn Mooncat color. I just think it's such a pretty blue. This is definitely more blue than blurple. Like, I shouldn't even say that it's a blurple because it's not. It's just a blue, but it's just great. It builds up really well. I just think it's so beautiful on my nails and my skin tone. And I don't know. I just really like this color a lot. I think it's fantastic. I know that the formula is kind of finicky, but I don't really mind because I work with a lot of finicky formulas when I paint my nails. So this being a little bit thick, not really the end of the world for me because it just doesn't bother me too much. The next top favorite from the year was Polish for Days Goblins Ghoulies. This probably should just be renamed to Goblins and Glowies because it is just so shimmery, so beautiful, so blurple. Oh my god, I love this color. I think that it is just such a dream to apply. It's just such a delightful shimmer. The formula is fantastic. The glow. Holy fuck. Guys, do you see this glow that's going on this hand? This is in the shade. Like, what is it doing? What do you do in Polish for Days where you're having formulas that are like this? Because this is like crack on your nails. This is a great color. I just like this color a lot. I will continue to wear it. I don't know. I just think it's great. Definitely will wear this again this year for sure. My next color is probably my favorite minty green. This is Mooncat's Full Scream Ahead. It's a Holo. I like this polish a lot. This is like Essie's Mint Candy Apple, but dialed up to 10 because it's a Holo instead of just a creme. And I am not a big creme girl, but I like this color a lot, and it's because it's probably not a creme. But like, I don't know, this color is just great. It goes good with my skin tone, and it perfectly matches my jacket. Like, this is one of my favorite winter jackets, and look at this. It's almost a dead-on match. Like, who would have thought? I don't know. I just really like this color a lot. It's just so beautiful and very shimmery and just gets me into like the winter spirit, even though I'm a wear it whenever I want wearer, not a seasonal wearer, but I wear this one pretty seasonally. Alright, my next one is Holo Taco's Never Tied Down. I like this color a lot too. It's a kind of a pain to remove because it's a glitter formula, but if you don't mind that, then it's great. Like, it's a fantastic polish because it's just this like beautiful turquoisey teal, or maybe it's aqua. I don't know. Colors aren't my strong suit. I just kind of call this a blue. But there's beautiful like gold shimmer and flakes in there too, and it just, I don't know, there's just something about this. If it's a sunny day, I like wearing this polish because it just is so beautiful. I don't even have any notes. If you need a good like glittery Holo Taco, this could be it for you. All right, one of my other favorites from this year has been ILNP's Deep Space. This is a pretty like consistent favorite for me. This is one of my like favorite magnetics of all time because it's just really easy to work with. It's super shifty. It's very reactive with the magnet. I bought my own bottle at one point, but for my birthday last year, Zach also got me a bottle of Deep Space because he likes the color so much, and I don't think he realized that I already had a bottle, but now I just have a backup because I use this color a lot. But I don't know, it's purple, it's teal, it looks good, obviously it looks good magnetic, but it looks good velvet and cat eye, and I just can't get enough of it. I will pull up a video if I can pull it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna turn that down, but look at this, you guys. Do you see how nice this is? Like, it's just so shifty. looks delightful. I velvetized this. I've had it just be cat eye, and I can't get enough of it. I think it's just a great color. I would like, this is my #1 suggestion for magnetics if and when people ever ask me for magnetic recommendations, but like, this is it. This is the best magnetic I have. All right, this is one of my newer favorites. This is not my all-time favorite Bee's Knees lacquer, but this is up there. This is the Golden Path. I am not a gold girly, but I love this gold. This gold is just, it is everything that I want. It is super easy to remove because it's one of Bee's Knees Lacquer's lion siblings, and it's like a, I don't know how to describe this. It's like a shimmer with like holographic flakes in it, but they're like little tiny holographic flakes, so it isn't super difficult to remove this color. It has like a really dainty green shimmer in here, which you can't see super good in my picture, but it's definitely in there, and in the sun it lights up. So I don't know. I'm not a gold girly, but this is a good gold. I am very tempted to buy a backup bottle of this because I like it so much. All right, my next two, this is like a dual favorite. This is like, so this red is Goddess of Rot. These are both Bee's Knees Lacquer colors. And then this is Elden Beast, this charcoal color. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but all three of these are from the same collection. They're from the Elden Ring collection. I've played some Elden Ring. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm an amazing gamer. I just like to play for fun. My boyfriend and all of his friends, though, have finished Elden Ring. Whenever I tell them about nail polishes that I buy and have like fun gaming inspiration that we're all about, I tell them about it, and they always love it. So like, they really like the Golden Path because it's an Elden Ring reference. My boyfriend loves this color, Goddess of Rot, and I do too. It's just a great like wine red with a gold shimmer. Like, this is a great shimmer formula. It's a great red. This Elden Beast is in that same lion sibling family as what Golden Path is, so it's also a dream to remove. I don't know. These are great colors. I ended up getting a backup bottle of Goddess of Rot because I like it so much. Like, it's a great color. My bottle has a fill line because I think I've worn this color like maybe 4 or 5 times this year, and I just got it in June. So this is probably like the #1 red of the year. Not even probably. This is the #1 red of the year for me. All right, next up, Mooncat, Am I Everything You Fear? This is also a great Mooncat. I love this formula. This color is great. It is super shifty. It just is fantastic. It is this beautiful teal with like a pink and yellow shimmer. Like, you can see how it shifts to this yellow over on my thumb and how it's very pink on these fingers, but it's just delightfully shifty. I just think it's so great. And then here's like a very short little clip of how it shifts. I should have gotten another video of like more extreme angles, but it's a delight. This is a great formula. It's super easy to work with, super easy to take off. I really like it. It's very shifty. I can't stop staring at my nails when I wear it. I'm like a little bird, and I just want to keep looking at the shiny things. So definitely recommend this one. If you're wanting to curate a Mooncat list, maybe I'll do that for a video, is curate like a Mooncat collection that like I recommend to everybody. All right, we're getting into combos. So I've been trying to combo more things, and so this is one of the combos that I did this year for Arcane, for when Arcane Season 2 came out. My boyfriend and I and all of our friends are very into like the League of Legends universe, and I really enjoyed watching Arcane. So this is Goblins and Ghoulies as like a base layer, and then I topped it with a Very Merry Unbirthday, and the inspiration for this was Shimmer from the Arcane universe. It is a very intoxicating drug that's kind of like crack mixed with steroids, mixed with like I'm gonna fuck you up juice. It's like, it just, when you take it, apparently you go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and become like super strong, super fearless, very invincible, and that's like a very strong theme of the entire show because they like really go into like who's making it, where did it come from, why is it getting on the streets, why is it messing up our people. But I thought that I did really good with the inspiration. I'll pull up a picture. I should have prepared this. But, you know, sometimes You don't prepare things, and that's me. Sometimes you just don't prepare things, and that's me. But this is what Shimmer looks like. This is Silco. He's one of the main characters. But this is Shimmer in this bottle right here. It's very purple. Very purple. Very purple with like a pink, and it glows. So, you know, the only way that I would have been able to like even get this better is if I had like a pink glow in the dark to put over the top of this. Ooh, that would have done it. But I love this combo. I thought that it turned out really good because I only used the one layer of a Very Berry Unbirthday. It came off pretty easily. And then I used, I think, 2 layers of Goblins and Ghoulies underneath this. But I like this combo a lot. I'll wear this again without it being inspired by Arcane, just because I think that this turned out really nice. Next up for my duos, this is Glam Polish, Cruel Summer, and You Belong With Me. I actually have an entire YouTube video that's dedicated to this collection because I am a Taylor Swift girly. I love Taylor Swift. I think that she is fantastic. And these... very quick segue because we're bouncing around in my mind. These are my 2 favorite colors from that Eras Tour collection that Glam Polish put out. The blue is Cruel Summer, and this pink is You Belong With Me. They're both very similar formulas where it's a shimmer with flakies and like some holographic like flakies in here too. Both were really easy to remove. They both were very beautiful on my nails. I got a lot of compliments when I wore this one. I thought it turned out really good. I don't know, there's just something about these 2 colors that just satisfied the right itch in my brain. But we'll talk some more about Taylor Swift and manicures that I've done that were inspired for her, because I've done some clowning this year for Taylor Swift. So next up is this combo of 2 that I used, and I'm going to say right now, these pictures do not do it justice. This is one of those things where if you find these bottles, just buy them, because trust me, they are so beautiful. On my index and ring finger, it's The Mysterious Uranus by Chameleon Lacquers, and on my thumb, middle, and pinky, it is Told the Northern Lights to Keep on Shining by Garden Path Lacquers. Both of these are pretty new brands for me. Mysterious Uranus I got when it came back to Polish Pickup in July, I believe, and Garden Path Lacquers, I got this one during November of Polish Pickup, I believe, or maybe it was October. Either way, both of them have reflective glitters in them. So this has just silver reflective glitters. This one has like red reflective glitters, the Garden Path Lacquers. It has red reflective glitters in it, and they both have like a very fun green shimmer. This is more of like a magenta for the Garden Path Lacquers, and Chameleon is just a purple. It's like a jelly purple with the green shimmer and the reflective glitters. Again, I wish that these would photograph better, because they're so pretty. I apparently forgot to take a video of how beautiful they are, and I'm kind of hitting myself for that, but like, I don't know, pictures don't do this justice. I thought that they were both so beautiful. I'll wear both of these individually again. I liked Garden Path Lacquer's formula so much that I got the sister sibling that just came out recently in December that they put out for Polish Pickup, and it's a blue with green reflective glitters, or maybe it's a green with blue reflective glitters. Either way, right up my alley, because I love blue and green together. Alright, next up we got a Skittle. This was this was an election day Skittle. I am a liberal, so I was wearing blue, but even if I wasn't, this is just a really nice manicure because it came together really nice. Most of these are Polish Pickup with the exception of House of Hades. On my thumb, I did 3 coats of Noodles Nail Polish, Deadly Delph. On my index finger, it's Mooncat, House of Hades. On my ring finger, it's House of Hades topped with Deadly Delph. And then on my index finger, it's KV Shimmer's How You Doin'. And pinky, it's How You Doin' topped with Deadly Delph. Deadly Delph and How You Doin' are both from Polish Pickup. I think I got these in January of 2024 from Polish Pickup. I honestly kind of got How You Doin' because I kind of thought that it was a dupe for House of Hades, but they're similar, but they're not dupes at all. Like, very much not dupes, because this is more of like a more primary blue, and this is a darker blue with flakies, and this is How You Doing is just a shimmer. Oh my goodness. And Noodle's nail polish is just fun, albeit kind of a pain in the butt to remove. If I was a smart person, like I said, I would just use a peely base coat, but I'm not a smart person, so I just kind of yellow it. But I really like this combo. I'll definitely use like some variety of these shades together again, just because I like how this turned out. I thought it was very beautiful. All right. Halloween manicure time. I have several that I did for Halloween. This is just a fun Skittle that I did. One of these is fairly new to my collection, and that's KB Shimmers. That's the Spirit, and I based this entire manicure around this polish, and that's this beautiful white crelly with the orange and black hex glitters. Oh my gosh, it's just so cute and dainty. I just loved it, and I just knew that I had to do an entire manicure themed around it. So I did Mooncat's Oh My Gourd, that's right here, and then this is Oh My Gourd again, or Mooncat, that's Holo Taco, goodness. Holo Taco's Oh My Gourd, and then Holo Taco Zyler the Cat. If you don't have Zyler the Cat, go buy it. It's on the worst sellers list. This is a great glitter. Justice for Zyler the Cat. Truly, I love this glitter. I use it every Halloween. So if you don't have a holiday glitter, go buy Zyler the Cat. He needs love. It's not just about Menchie. This is a great orange glitter. And then the other shade that I used is this black. This is Mooncat's Pumpkin King. This came out from the Nightmare Before Christmas collection, not last year, in 2023. And it is just this black with, I believe it's either an orange shimmer or a red shimmer. It's not coming out that there's an orange or a red shimmer in here. You're just going to have to trust me, but it turned out great. This is a great color. Great combo. I'll wear this exact combo again next year. Okay, next up. This is a early spring manicure that I did, and I based this entire manicure around this topper that I got from Polish Pickup, which is KB Shimmer Spotted Topper. As you can see, it has the Lisa Frank vibes. It's the leopard print, the spots, the almost transparent circles. I don't even know what they are. I think it might be I don't know. I just know that it's beautiful. But either way, my inspiration was very much this tiger right here. I was a product of the 90s, so I had plenty of Lisa Frank stuffs. I had notebooks, I had the paper holders, I had the pencil cases, I had plenty of stickers, I had plenty of coloring books. I was obsessed. It's hard when you grew up in the 90s and you were a girl to not have some of this stuff because it just was all over the place and it was great. But I paired this very specifically with Holo Taco's retro collection because I wanted to do a lazy gradient. I'd known for a while that I'd been wanting to do a lazy gradient. I just wanted something else to pair with it, which that opportunity presented itself in the shimmer topper or the spotted topper. But anyway, so Holo Taco Retro Collection is Be Kind Rewind, Box Office Bomb, Life in Plastic, Anti-Hero, and High Def. I don't remember which order these are. Anti-Hero is definitely the purple, Life in Plastic is the pink, High Def I think is the orange. I just don't remember for sure. But yeah, definitely love this. The only downside that I had, my biggest gripe about this manicure was that the KB Shimmer Spotted Topper, kind of a pain. Even with a glitter grabber, it still didn't get rid of some of the texture because these leopard prints kind of stick up a little bit because of the curve that they have to them, so they don't lie perfectly nicely on your nails. So it's just something to be aware of. This is probably a 2-day manicure. This is not something I would keep on my nails for very long because it would start driving me nuts to have these textures sticking up and snagging on things. So fun manicure, but not it makes sense to do this long-term manicure. All right, next up we got some Wicked stuff. I am very much a Wicked fan. I've been a fan of Wicked since I first heard about it. The very first introduction that I had to Wicked was when I was a kid. In the United States, they have the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and oftentimes with those parades, they'll preview 1 or 2 songs from Broadway shows that are really popular at the moment, or new that are new to the Broadway circuit. I don't know what year this was, but when I was growing up, I like very religiously would watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and I immediately was captivated when they brought out Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel to sing for Good on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I was hooked. I was hooked. I could not, like, I just could not, I mentally just could not in my brain. I was obsessed. And my mom made sure to get us tickets to go see it when it came to Portland so that I could go and experience it. And before the first act was even done, I was sobbing because I just was so blown away by how good the production was. And then we saw it again, like, several years later. And then it, like, finally the movie came out, and I've been waiting for the movie to come out and like be a thing for probably a decade. I've been looking forward to it for so long, and it was so good. My boyfriend is not a Broadway person, and he really liked the musical. We have the song stuck in our head literally all the time. And it's not just one song, it's like every single one of them gets stuck in our head. So love it. Love the inspiration. Huge fan of Wicked. Looking forward to when Wicked for Good comes out late this year, because I'll probably wear this exact same manicure again. But these, so the pink and the green are from the Wicked collection by OPI. So this green is absolutely a dream to work with. This is Positively Elphaba. And then the pink, this is just the plain pink without anything on it, is Glinda the Good. Again, great to work with. This was like opaque in one coat, this Positively Elphaba. There's still visible nail line with Glinda the Good because it's a little bit sheer, but it's buildable. You could probably do 3 coats and it would be fully opaque. And then I didn't want just some fun to it. I wanted to add some extra razzle dazzle to it. So on this hand, I topped the Glinda the Good with not Everything is Fine. This is Private Villa by Holo Taco because I figured it met the vibes for like the sparkle that I wanted. And then on this hand, I put Everything is Pine over Positively Elphaba. I'll probably wear this exact same combo next year when I go see Wicked for Good, or maybe one of the other Wicked inspired polishes that I just ordered from Polish for Days. I don't know yet. We're gonna see. Alright, next up, we got some more Halloween manicures. This is Bee's Knees Lacquer. Never Trust the Living is my blue base. Mooncat's What a Brilliant Nose is all of these like white little ghosties, and then I used one coat black by Holo Taco for the black accents, and I love this manicure. This is my second time that I've worn this because I wore it in 2023 using a Skittle instead of like just one solid color. This year I wanted to do just one solid color plus the ghost, and like as you can see, the glow in the dark payoff is great. I've also done this using the glow in the dark formula from Holo Taco. So like this is doable with different types. It doesn't have to be exactly this. You just have to be a little bit careful. But I did all of this freehand. I didn't even use like a nail art brush. What I did for the ghost was I literally just swooped the nail polish brush to kind of do this. Just like a nice and gentle swoop, and then I used a dotting tool to do the one coat black, but you could probably do orange wood sticks and that would be fine too. But I love this manicure. I do it every single year because it brings me so much joy. I love seeing little ghosts that glow in the dark. I just think that it's so great. One of my other Halloween manicures that I did, I'll probably do this again next year because I thought it turned out really great. Oh my goodness. Whew. Okay. Sorry about that. So the base color is Bee's Knees Lacquer Betelgeuse from their Betelgeuse collection. The Never Trust the Living shade was also from the Betelgeuse collection. But I did a blurring base coat underneath this, and I probably won't do that again the next time I do this because I just didn't like how it turned out that great. I think it looks better as the sheer. So I'll probably do that the next time I do this, is just do my normal base coat instead of a blurring base coat and then do it like that. But anyways, the shimmery that's underneath the obvious slime is this Betelgeuse by Bee's Knees Lacquer. And then all of these slime drips are Monster Brat by Crystal Knockout. And this was from Hella Handmade Creations. And it's just a slime green with black shredded flakies in it. I did the same thing with the ghost where I kind of just guided the nail polish brush because I didn't feel like doing any serious nail art. So that's what I did. And I thought it turned out great. Definitely was going for the theme that I was going for, which was like oozy slime. All right, next up, I think this is actually my last slide. This is the clowning that I've done this year for Taylor Swift, Reputation Taylor's version. I've done 2 different manicures that are Reputation Taylor's version of me just being convinced this is the weekend. Neither of those were the weekend because it hasn't come out yet. But this was the first iteration that I did on this right side. My thumb is Pumpkin King, I'm pretty sure. My index finger is Lost in the Woods, topped. Actually, no, this is just plain old Lost in the Woods. My middle finger is Mad Hatter Velvetized, and then I did one coat black for the snake, and then I did bottle service as the accents for this. On this finger, it is, I think, also Pumpkin King. And then the dots are also bottle service. And then on this last finger, it's Lost in the Woods topped with gold play button. So this is topped with Everything is Pine. This is Lost in the Woods topped with Everything is Pine. This is Lost in the Woods topped with gold play button. Yeah, this was a busy manicure, but very Reputation Taylor's version themed. This one is all of those Bee's Knees lacquers that I have already mentioned because I love them. This one's Elden Beast. This is Goddess of Rot. The golds are Golden Path. And then all of the black detailing is Holotaco's one coat black. This is like my 3rd attempt of doing nail art stamping, and these turned out great. Look at how cute these little snakies are. And then this like mermaid print, ooh, that also turned out great. But yeah, this is the clowning that I did. I'm hoping that this year she announces Reputation Taylor's version, but we'll see. I'm sure that she will, but that's not the point. So anyways, that's what I got for my PowerPoint presentation. I'm very proud of what all I've been able to like accomplish, despite like how sad I've been this year. My goals for last year were to post more YouTube videos. That obviously did not happen because I ran out of time. There was no way that I was going to have time to continue with a YouTube schedule and to continue with editing and like doing things when I was like driving 40 minutes over to my parents' house every day and then driving the 40 minutes back from my parents' house every day to help caregive with my mom. And like by the time I was done with like the 2-hour round trip drive, I just was like mentally done with the day and didn't want to do anything other than just paint my nails and like veg out and not doing anything else. So definitely gonna try to post more YouTube videos again. I'd like to, now that I have like a lot more in my collection and have gone through more of my untrieds, I'd like to start doing like a color series, like favorite color series. I'm going to try to also go through like my favorite not my favorite manicures, but like my manicures of the month, every month as well, so that like I'm getting those regularly posted, and we'll just kind of go from there. This might be like a 2 video a month kind of thing, but we'll see how motivated I am. I just want to get back into a regular posting schedule so that I can share all my like fun nail polish that I've collected over the years. But let me know down below in the comments what some of your favorite colors have been. Also, let me know if you like the PowerPoint presentation, because I honestly didn't mind putting this together. This was pretty easy for me to put together and saved me a lot of back-end editing, so let me know what you think. I might not do it like this again. I might. I mean, I wasn't upset about this because this actually turned out pretty good. But either way, goodness gracious, you guys, I feel like I've been yapping for a solid 30 minutes, and I know that I have been. But I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching this video if you stayed here for the full 30 minutes. I really appreciate it. Let me know down below what some of your favorite colors from the year were. If you have any fun New Year's goals, mine is truthfully just the posting YouTube videos and also to go through more of my untrieds. And I've been doing pretty good with that. I'd also like to work on wearing more of my creams because I don't do that very often. I like am very gravitated towards like the fun indie polishes that have all this stuff in them already. So I'm going to try to do one cream plus one topper on top once a month. And I also have a lot of polishes that my dad and I have been binding from my mom that I'm going to also try to incorporate into more manicures. I'm going to try to do like every other week I try a new polish that my mom had so that I'm going through them and seeing which ones I do or don't like. I'm not going to destash any of them because they were my mom's. And like I just can't. Like just can't do it. But anyways, I already signed off once, but now we're actually going to sign off. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate it. Goodbye.